What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Overdose. I'm your host, Jaye. Today, I'm joined with a special guest today. Introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Crystal.
All right, Crystal. We about to chop into AMS, and I'm about to show you some red pill content. You're just going to give us your perspective of your womanness perspective.
Okay.
Today's video that we are watching is why you can't avoid giving validation completely. Do you know what validation is?
It's like when you're like, oh, you did a great job, or like
Okay.
shit like that.
Yeah. Okay. In your life, if someone is giving you like too many compliments, how do you look at them?
It feels fake, honestly. If
okay.
It's too much. Like,
Got you. So if a guy comes to you and say, hey, oh my God, you're so beautiful. I love your toes. I love the way that you move and blah, blah, blah. Your voice, your heavenly singing voice and blah, blah, blah. You kind of like,
yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I feel like I would much rather you be like, wow, you're so smart.
Okay.
Or like, you're so cool.
Okay.
Or be like, oh, you're so pretty.
Okay. And then one more question, then we jump into the video. What type of, I guess, validation would you actually get and be like, oh, damn, I really feel good that person said that?
I guess if I did something.
Okay.
Like if I like accomplished something, then
Okay.
someone being like, you did a great job. Like at that point, like then I'd be like, damn, they mean it. Like,
Okay.
It's genuine.
So after you made like an accomplishment, you did something, you made an accomplishment, and then they compliment you on that.
Exactly.
Versus like your body and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Well, let's jump into the video and let's see what we're talking about.
What's up, fella? So today we're here to talk about why you'll never be able to get rid of all validation. All right. I had a patron supporter that wanted to know, hey, ain't seduction validation? And yes, it is, guys. It is validation. But guys, you're gonna have two type of validation. You got your alpha male validation and you got your beta male validation. You got your sexual validation and you got your non-sexual attention validation. All right. And so what the validation I teach you guys to give women is the alpha male validation. This is when you're trying to progress things to sex. All right. The beta male validation is when you do shit to kiss women ass so they'll give you some attention. All right. So they'll like you. All right. So you don't want to take that route. Women don't even respect that route. All right. But as a man, we have to.
I see you over there already moving and jiving. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I agree so far. Honestly.
Okay.
Like.
So you agree that you actually don't even respect he said a beta male that does it that way of try to get your attention through compliments and stuff like that. Okay. Gotcha.
Escalate things to sex. I've never had a woman that tried to escalate things to sex. All right, she'll put herself in position to get dick down, but you have to get it there. She ain't gonna do it. All right, if you ask her to come back to your crib, if she want to get dick down, she'll come. All right, when you get to the crib, if she want to get down, you start making your move, she'll let it go. All right, guys. So the woman will put herself in position to get fucked, but you have to do the fucking progressions. All right.
Okay. Before he continues on, is that true for you and your friends? What? No, just be honest.
I mean, honestly, I feel like I definitely know a lot of girls who like, if you want dick, you want dick.
Oh, meaning that they go after it.
Yeah.
Really? So, okay. Think about it for a second of the being in a position or putting yourself in that position versus actually going after it. Are they really going after it, or are they just putting themselves in a position to get it?
I mean, honestly. No, honestly, yeah. No, you like definitely do like position yourself. Like, no, I don't think anyone is blatantly just
okay.
Like,
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, has it happened before? Yeah, like sure, but like I feel like most girls definitely prefer the like.
Oh, the sneaky putting yourself back.
Route, you know, like, oh, let me go hang out. Oh, let's study.
Let's study. Have you have you actually not put yourself in a position, but actually made the initial, I guess, be the aggressor of the interaction?
I have before.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But like, it was definitely one of those things where like, I had just gotten out of a relationship. So like, I wasn't necessarily trying to like hop into another one, but like, I definitely had things that I wanted done.
Okay. Gotcha.
So like, in that case, I definitely had like sent the text and been like, this is what I want.
Oh, wow. So you just straight up, hey, sent the text of this is what I want, and
yeah, and I mean, like, they were just like, okay, we can make that happen.
And this was a person, like a guy friend, or just somebody that you was interested in?
It was like a guy friend of mine.
Okay.
Like someone I had known for a minute. So I mean, I was like, if they say no, then that's cool. Okay. But like if they don't, then that's that.
Y'all out here. All right, got you. Say less.
And so, no, you would never be able to get rid of all validation, because how else can you get things to sex? And sex in itself is a validation. Now, but here's the kicker. Women with high self-esteem don't even value your fucking sexual validation. It don't mean shit to them. Every guy they done met since the age of 5 been trying to fuck them. So it don't mean shit to them. They already know every man wants to fuck them.
I hope
so
not.
So that don't mean nothing to them. All right. What the sexual validation means more to the low self-esteem women than the high self-esteem women, is because they don't feel that attractive to begin with. And guys, you usually can tell these low self-esteem women, they usually have makeup on, caked up. When you ever see a woman with her makeup caked all over her fucking face, I'm not talking about wearing makeup. I'm talking about when you see a motherfucker with it caked up, like layer thick like a fucking cake, that's usually gonna be a woman with low self-esteem. When you see a woman who, you know, usually, always, all the time, dresses half fucking naked. I'm not talking about just going to the club. I'm talking about this motherfucker half naked to go to McDonald's. That's gonna be a woman with low self-esteem, guys.
Okay, what are your thoughts on that? From your perspective.
I'm gonna have to disagree.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, just because of the fact that, like, some people just like doing makeup.
Okay.
Like, I don't necessarily think it has anything to do with, like, self-esteem. I mean, are there people that use makeup to cover up? Yeah, but, like, most of the time, like, if you do makeup right, it's not a mask, it's a face, you know?
Okay.
So
okay, I'm trying to gain what you're saying. Exactly.
I wouldn't necessarily, like, equate, like, the heavy makeup to, like, insecurity or, like, you know, lack of self-esteem.
Okay. I 100% would, unless it's a woman who actually like does makeup, or she's like practicing makeup, or that's like her job, or that, you know, she's trying to gain skills in that. If she's just going out and about and picking up her face to an extensive amount, then obviously there's, you know, implications of she's trying to hide something. Yeah. If that makes sense. But I'm talking about for you personally with your friend group. Is there a different ways of like how you dress versus how someone else is dressed, and how you may talk to them or look at them when they go out into the world, or versus when you go out into the world?
I will say I'm definitely the friend that's always dressed up.
Okay.
Like that's just the way that I am.
Okay.
Like,
hold on. Let me rewind. Yeah. Not dressed up, but dressed like for attention, if that makes more sense.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, in that case, I would say that none of my friends are like that.
Okay.
Honestly.
Gotcha.
Like,
okay.
Even when campus was like a big thing and we were all on campus all the time, my friends were definitely pulling up in sweats.
Okay, gotcha.
Like, it was one of those things where, like, we didn't mind pulling up in sweats because we knew that, like, when the weekend came, we were going to be bad bitches.
Gotcha. You know? So it was like during the week, you just relaxing, you're not trying to do too much, and then on the weekend, that's when you turn up, that's when you become,
like, show out.
Yeah,
like,
you show up. Okay, gotcha. Okay, makes sense. When you go out to, like, public, is there a standard of how you look? I know you said about school, but what about like public or going out to just regular stuff besides like going out to clubs and stuff like that?
I mean, personally, me, I like to be well dressed.
Okay,
like, that's just the way that I am. Like, I feel like I can't walk out the house looking a mess.
Okay.
Just because, like, why would I do that? Like, I could be a mess in the house.
Yeah,
but, like,
true.
if people are going to see me, then, like, I might as well look presentable.
Okay.
But, like, I don't necessarily, like, feel like you need to be wearing, like, pumps and a mini skirt at all times.
Okay.
You know?
What do you do it for? Do you feel like you do it for yourself? Do you feel like you do it for because you don't want other people to look at you a certain way? Do you do it for attention? What do you feel like you do it for?
I feel like a lot of it is definitely just, like, creative expression. Like,
okay.
It's like, we all sit in our houses all damn day. So, like, if I'm going to go out, you're going to see all these colors I want to wear.
Got you. Okay.
And the pink eyeshadow and all of it. Like, and I mean, it's not because I care what other people think necessarily, but it's really just kind of like, I like to look good.
Okay.
Like, for myself.
Okay.
And I feel more like myself if I feel good.
Got you.
Like it's definitely kind of that like look good, feel good mentality.
Mm-hmm. And if a guy like comes up to you and you feel like in that feel good moment and like starts to compliment like your dress or your attire, I should say, or how you look, is that something that you would be like, okay, I really feel like appreciate and thank you. I want to get to know this person better, or is it just some sort of like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever? Be honest. You a buck.
I would definitely just be like, thanks, have a nice day.
Okay.
Like, because I mean, like.
What?
I feel like there's more conversations you could have with me.
Oh, besides just
being
how
like,
I look,
yeah,
and what I'm dressing. Okay.
And I mean, maybe this is going back to what he was saying with the whole like being confident versus being insecure thing.
Yeah.
Like I definitely have never really been like insecure like that.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like I would consider myself a confident woman.
Okay. Well, obviously, because you said earlier in the conversation that you text the guy, you know, a lot of women don't put themselves in a position to get rejected.
Yeah.
So they put themselves in a position to where if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. But not out there to get rejected. So that's definitely some confidence. Let's continue.
All right, these women too, they tend to be very like touchy feely, and it's not so much high interest. It's just that they constantly need to know that you still like them. All right, and you'll see this with men with low self-esteem too, and men with no confidence. They real touchy-feely. That's why I tell you guys, don't be real touchy-feely on these dates. It's almost like you seeking her validation, because that's what she's doing. All right, a woman who's doing like overly touchy-feely. I'm not talking about if she touch you. All right, I don't want no guy talking about something. So if she touched me, she's got low self-esteem. No, that's not what the fuck I said. I'm talking about overly. Like every time you move away, she gotta grab your hand, or she all up in you all the fucking time. That's gonna be a woman with low self-esteem, because she constantly need to know that you still like her sexually. All right, guys?
Thoughts?
Yeah, I kind of agree.
Okay. So if a woman is like overly touchy-feely, you feel like that they like kind of insecure in a sense?
I mean, like, yes, but like in the way that it's like, maybe it's because I don't like PDA.
Oh,
like maybe that's just because of the way that I am. But like, I just feel like if you need to do all this like touchy stuff all the time, like why does everyone need to see that?
Okay, so you personally is just not a person to like show a lot of.
Like even with like other people's PDA shit makes me mad uncomfortable. Like I'm
okay,
like,
no.
But like it's really just because of the fact that it's like, do you think I'm gonna try to steal your man or something? Like you don't have to like do all this possessive stuff. Like,
okay.
You know.
Let's stay here for a second.
Okay.
What is the why do you think you feel that way? Is it because you just don't like the touchy of your guy, or you with a guy, or is it just you just don't like? I mean, I'm trying to figure out why does it bother you?
It just feels like it's doing too much.
Okay.
Because like it's if you walked in with him, like we're all assuming that y'all together anyway.
Okay.
So like.
Okay.
Like, it just feels like you're, like, claiming your territory, you know?
Okay.
And, like, we're not animals. Like,
well, we are.
Well, I mean, we are.
Okay,
but,
yeah,
like, it's just, like...
Okay.
You don't need to claim your territory in front of all of us.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, so when you're on a date, is it... If a guy is, like... I guess trying to touch you or trying to, you know, just not overly do it, but just trying to touch you. Is it that something you just like, no? Or is it just like...
I mean, like, if you want to, like, hold my hand or something, like, that's okay. But, like, I'm not going to sit in your lap in public or, like, any of that. Like, it's just... like, it feels unnecessary. Like, we could just go home.
Okay.
You know?
Got you.
And, like, no, that's really it. Like...
All right, we'll probably touch on that a little bit later. All right, let's continue.
So, don't worry about, you know, that type of validation. Just stay away from the beta male validation. The compliments, the talking on the phone, being her mate girlfriend, all that shit, male gay girlfriend and shit like that. All right, so just avoid that type of validation. There's no way in the world that you can possibly get rid of all validation. All right, I don't know no woman that's just gonna come in the house and bust it open on the fucking couch. It don't happen like that. So you gonna have to validate her a little bit. And the act itself of going up approaching a woman, even if she sent you choosing signals, is validation in itself. It's saying, I find you sexually attractive, to come up and make the approach. Even if she sent you choosing signals first, all right? So it's no way to get around all validation, guys, so don't even worry about that. Just stay away from the beta male bullshit.
Okay.
All right? And on a serious topic, all right,
Okay.
because I've been having a lot of guys ask me, what's my take on the Gillette ad? And the reason
he going to something completely different.
Right.
So let's wrap up this
Okay.
part of the video. So for you personally, a validating of like compliments and I guess things of complimenting your looks or your what do you call it, attire, doesn't really affect you like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you was to give guys advice or perspective, I should say, you would say don't give compliments like that. Give compliments more about accomplishments.
Exactly. Like compliment something interesting.
Okay.
You know, like if it comes down to it, if she has cool hair and you think her hair is cool, like that's an accomplishment. But like even then, like it's like, what does she do?
Okay.
Like get to know her and then compliment.
Okay.
You know?
Gotcha. Okay. So it's more about actually something deeper level than just appearance.
Exactly. I mean, it's just being genuine. Because like anyone could tell you that you look good. Like literally anyone.
True.
But like it's different. It's different telling someone they look good versus telling someone that like there's more to them than just that.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. So now I would say one thing. So let me ask this question.
Okay.
Does the person that is coming from matter? Like if it's like a super duper ugly dude, fat, he's overweight, he gives you a specific compliment, but then I don't know, your favorite actor, body type, whatever, says the exact same thing, will it affect you differently?
I mean, yeah. No, like to be completely honest, yeah. But like attraction matters.
Gotcha.
You know, like it's like if you're not attracted to someone, like how much like actual value like goes into it other than like if they have like a place in your life already.
Got you. Okay. So the person that is coming from matters as well as the compliment matters. Okay. And you would prefer, like you said earlier, to put a button on everything, it to be something that you actually accomplish or something that's deeper than just your looks or your outfit or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for that perspective. Where can they find you?
Y'all can find me on Instagram at Chris Phillip, and you can find me on Twitter at King Crystal. It's K1ING.
Okay.
Or, yeah, it's K1NG. My bad.
All right. If you want to follow her, the links will be in the description below. If you like this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. I'm done, Jay, and I'm out. Peace.